And we are live, people. We are live. We are live. Apologies. Sincere apologies for the delay. I'm going to be honest with the chat. I'm going to be honest with the chat and say that I was out last night. I was out last night at one of those yardy raves. Yard man. Yeah, you know them raves, yeah, that it says 10 o'clock, yeah, but everyone gets there at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. and it finishes at 6 or 7 in the morning. Yeah, yeah. I was at one of those. Yard man, proper yardy rave. Yard man setting. I am finished, bro. I'm too old, you know, I'm too old. But big up the chat. Big up the chat. Apologies for being late, as I said before. But my body was just not doing what it's supposed to do this morning. Like, blame it on that alcohol, like Jamie Foxx. That's what I'm gonna do. Hope everyone's doing good. I see Alfred in the chat, TK, Ranjit, Shiv. Well, how's everyone feeling, boy? Alfred, big up Turkish, big up Wizzy. Yeah, big up Alfred. Lemens is finally in the net. T Kizzle. Yeah, man, we're gonna see this Lemon guy. Hey, this is gonna be a listen, guys. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Eddie said Mount starts. He was, yeah, but Mount didn't start the last game. Mount, I don't. Cunha is not starting, people. Mount is starting instead of Cunha. And do you know what it is, yeah? Cunha in the last game, yeah, was dribble, 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 lose the ball. Dribble, 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 lose the ball. Like people say other people are selfish here. Cunha was the most greedy and selfish in the last game, but I'm not gonna criticize him for it because you know when everyone is trying to be the main man and everyone's been told that they have to score 20 goals and Mbeumo's been told that he's cost 62 million pounds, he has to score. That will make you play differently. And Mbeumo can't play the game he played at Brentford when he was playing freely, when he didn't have no target, no 15 goal or 20 GA target. He got 20 GA because he was let off the leash, not because there was pressure on him to get a certain amount of goals or assists. And I feel like the pressure now is that the likes of Cunha, for instance, you can see that he's under pressure to perform after the big money move. So I'm not gonna too much have a go at Cunha, but yeah, Mount starts very very interesting. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I also saw and heard the manager's quotes. Oh my Lord Jesus of Nazareth. Big up Jerry. I didn't even see Jerry. Big up Jerry as well. He said he's not looking forward to this. Big up Jerry in the chat. Um, Shivam's not happy. Shivs, you're not happy with the lineup. What the hell is this lineup? He can't understand that Dallo, Bruno, and Shaw doesn't work. Boy, I don't get this manager, but he will learn. He will learn. He will learn. I've heard his quotes. He's basically, and the narrative is, guys, that we are the problem. We're the reason why the play. Have you seen his quotes? Have you heard his quotes? We are the reason. We are the reason why the players are not playing well. Apparently, our doubt in the system, our criticizing the system, is the reason why the players are not playing well. Can you imagine a manager trying to say that we're the reason? You know, this guy is using a plot. Oh no, my feed is acting up. What we're saying, kick off. Have we kicked off? Yeah, it's gonna be one of them days. One of those days. When you have, it's definitely started. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Oh Lord, come by. What the hell? Why is the whole? This is dumb. Yeah, 3.5 minutes. Should have done better there. We need maple. There's no maple. All right, I've got 3 minutes and well, 4 minutes. I've got 4 minutes on my clock actually. So 4 minutes on my clock. So we are 1 minute out. So we're actually 1 minute behind. My clock on the screen is 1 minute behind what I'm actually seeing. Uh See that ball, yeah? 4 minutes 25. That ball from Mount to Mbeumo, yeah. Cunha might not have played that ball. Cunha might have just dribbled. I can't believe Mason Mount and likes of Luke Shaw are still starting for Man United in 2024. No, just not even 2024. It's 2025. I will always remind myself. Yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting day. So annoying. Go on, Ahmad. Go on, Ahmad. Mbeumo, bro. You got to lay it off to Ahmad, man. Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie, guys. My stream is just acting weird. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's it. Bring it to Mount, to Dallo. Give it to Dallo, bro. What's going on? Sure. Ah, oh my lord. Well done. Casemiro, yeah, is so much better than Ugarte. When I look at Cass, yeah, how composed he is on the ball, like I keep saying, I'll start Casemiro. Well done, Mason Mount. We said why Mason Mount. We said why Mason Mount over Cunha. This is why. Cunha is snatching at that chance. Cunha might even fire it over the bar. We've seen Cunha shooting over the last 4 games. It's been really, really bad. Mason in front of goal. He's all right. Well done, Mason. That's a good finish, actually. That's a good finish. You're kidding me. Yeah. That first touch, caressed it into the bottom corner. Left and then right. Yeah, that's good technique there, guys. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, we don't do bias here, bro. I'm not a fan of Mason Mount, yeah? But good goal. Good finish. Good start, guys. It looks like we're gonna win this game. Or am I speaking too soon? Either way, we started well. We're the home team. Put the ball down. Put the ball down on the ground, Bruno. Well, where you going, Bruno? Where you going? Hey, Lemens, yeah. That kick out from Lemens, yeah. That pass to Mbeumo was or to That's good. That was good. Let me watch his goalkeeper. See what he's saying. What are we saying, people? So we're 1-0 up with inside 10 minutes. Surely, against a newly promoted side, surely, guys, we're gonna go on to win this game. Uh, I can't stand when the defense stands in a straight line. The three defenders to stand in a straight line and just pass the ball between each other. When we have possession of the ball, it's usually because we got three defenders just passing the ball to each other. We have so much possession between Shaw, Dillett, and Lenny Euro. One of those defenders need to break the lines. You can't just be in a horizontal line. One of them guys need to just step forward. And as usual, the defenders are in the system. The defenders have to be the playmakers. The Shaws and the Delits and the Euros, they're the ones doing the crossfield passing. They're the ones trying to do the 30-yard pass into the channels rather than the midfielders. We bypass the midfield, man. That's one of the frustrating things about the way that we play. We do it too often, I think. There you go. Goalkeeper's ball. Cool. I've got 12 minutes now on my clock in front of me, people. So far, decent. So far, decent. We got our goal. Nice crossing. I think was it Mbeumo's cross? Can't remember, but nice crossing. Good touch and control by Mason Mount. Let's see if we can settle in this game. The goalkeeper looks fine so far. Let's see his goal kick here. Hmm. TK says, we've reached our goal quota this game already. Now we try and hang on for dear life. Yeah, we don't score more than one goal, really. This is it. So are we saying this is it now? There's nowhere else to go apart from down from this point. There's nowhere else to go apart from down from this point because we've hit our limit now. Come on, guys. All this talk, show something different today. Show us something different today. Prove TK wrong. The problem I have here is that we usually start fast. And we usually fizzle out after 15, 20 minutes. So, oh, is this going to be one of those games where, as usual, we start fast and then Sunderland figure out how we're playing, Sunderland get used to how we play, then Sunderland start getting back into the game, they put their foot on the game and then they score, they make it 1-0, and as soon as they score, we fall to pieces and they can see the second and lose 2-1. It's so good to see Ahmad back, man. What's that? Offside. All right, we'll take that offside. Almost 15 minutes on the clock, people. Amram's doing his stooping down. Are we going to get a clean sheet today, people? Is that a possibility? Oh, I thought that ball over the top was going to do us. So what is this now? We surely can't go back to Lemens. I mean, go back to buying there. If Lemens has a good game, keeps a clean sheet, is there a reason why also Is he choosing to play Lemens because of the opposition? Because it's Sunderland, and he's looking at the easiest game, and he's like, cool, this is a very easy game to play Lemens. So I'm like, apparently Lemens is ready now, and I'm thinking, so what was the difference between last week and this week? Why couldn't he play last week? I don't know. Is there something into the fact that we're playing against Sunderland? It's supposed to be an easy game, and therefore this might be a good game to bring in the new goalkeeper, maybe. Yeah, Lemens' goal kicks, they look decent so far. I mean, I've only seen a few. You know them ones. I've seen a few, so I'm not gonna get overexcited. But so far, it looks like he can kick the ball. My sample size isn't big enough for me to. Oh, for me to say anything with my chest yet. But so far, people, decent, decent. Amble. Whoa, that. Yeah, man. Sunderland are not good, but neither are we. Neither are we, people. So who am I to say that? Come on, Dallo, man. You got to offer something on the left hand side, Dallo. Hmm. There we go. Give it to Mbeumo. Are we doing? Bruno. Bro, Mount is better than Bruno, you know. I swear down. Oh, Ahmad. Ahmad. Unlucky. 19 minutes on my clock now, people. Oh, well done, Sesko. See that things like that, yeah. Like 19 minutes, 20 seconds, yeah. Those little touches from Benjamin Sesko, like near the near the central circle. Those little small little touches. Rasmus Hoyland, yeah, is touching the ball once, yeah, and then falling over. We've forgotten how many times, yeah, we used to feed the ball to Rasmus Hoyland as a striker, ask him to hold it up, yeah, and he'll just fall on his face. He'll be twerking and bending over for the defenders. His first touch will be so heavy. Like, it was a disaster. And then we look at flipping Benjamin Sesko, and I said one of the things I've said about Sesko is his football fundamentals, yeah. His base level is higher than Hoyland's. He can at least control the ball much better. He can play with his back to goal. And look at him in this. Look at that now. Look at that touch. Look at that touch, yeah. And that pass to Ahmad. Hoyland is never doing that. Like, oh, lucky Ahmad. This is why you don't want to discourage Ahmad from shooting. This is why you don't. When you've got one of the best players, yeah, around, yeah, and he's having a bad spell, because Saka is allowed to have bad spells. Saka goes missing for like 6, 7 games for Arsenal, and no one says we should sell him. So when Ahmad has a game, like 3 or 4 games when he's not playing well, just like any other footballer, let's not go on and say let's sell him. Let's not do that, innit? Let's not. Let's not. That's all I'm saying, guys. Ahmad, yeah, when he's on form, when he's playing well, yeah, one-on-one, yeah, there is no better footballer in our team at one-on-ones than Ahmad Diallo. Argue with your mama. If you know football, you know ball. Tell me who's better than one-on-one than Ahmad in his team, in his squad, in that position there. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Well done, Ahmad. Well done, Cass. Oh, Cass, bro. Cass in that midfield, bro. I don't want to see you guys. It's just so, you know, when like he's slow. Yes, he's slow. But my God, he knows what he's doing. He knows how to play the ball forward. Go on, Ahmad. Go. Go, Ahmad. Go. Go, Ahmad. Well done, Ahmad. Well done. And again, give it to Ahmad. And Mbeumo. Well done. Ahmad's feeling himself right now, guys. Ahmad's feeling himself. He's feeling himself. This performance is for Shivs. Shivam, Ahmad heard what you said. Ahmad said, hold my beer. And he doesn't even drink. He's Muslim. Ahmad said you forgot the goals I scored against Man City. Ahmad said you forgot the way I plucked the ball out from the air from Martinez's pass, went round the goalkeeper. Ahmad said you forgot these things. Oh, man. This is jokes. Oh, no. The weather is looking... The weather just got emotional. Ah, bro. Oh, my gosh. Manchester is back. Manchester is back. We forget about Manchester, guys. We forgot about Manchester. Manchester is back. The rain is... The thing is, rain does... Of course, rain affects both teams, but rain in general just affects the game. And not like this, it was a great game anyway. We weren't seeing amazing football. But let's see how the ball skids across the ground. Ooh, that's a foul. That's a foul. TK says Ahmad is possessed. Tim, dangerous early hope here. Well, we're winning, Tim. You know, I asked a question yesterday. Would you guys take a loss in order to get rid of the manager? But I hope, yeah. I mean, if the manager can turn it around, it's not about having a bias in it. Like, if the manager somehow starts doing sensible things, turns it around, starts saying certain things, sensible things, stop blaming the flipping fans, then yeah, I wouldn't mind him staying. I'm not one of those people who are like, I'm him out and there's nothing he can do to change my mind. Like, I don't see him doing anything to change my mind, but it doesn't mean he cannot change my mind. Anyway, only a quarter of the game is gone. So the game is still young, people. So far, we're playing all right. But we always need to remember that this is a newly promoted team. Well done, Ahmad. That touch there. Oh, Dallo. Typical Diogo Dallo. He's so shit, bro. Ah! 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 No! What a shot. I saw that shot. When Bruno got the ball, yeah, and he opened his body up, yeah, I was like, go on, Bruno, just place into top corner. I was literally thinking that. It was almost the only shot he could do because the defender, like, all the defenders were blocking all the spaces, and the only shot he can get off was that shot into the far corner. What a save, goalkeeper. What's Ahmad's header like, bro? Ahmad, you have to open the goal. Oh, this guy. This guy had an open goal, Ahmad. That is your goal against your former club, bro. That was it. That's what you want. I know you're playing the way you're playing because you want to score against Sunderland. Go on, Ahmad again. Oh, Ahmad again. Ahmad again. Ahmad again. Yeah. I don't ever hear anyone talk ill of Ahmad again. Allow him to have bad games, bro. He carried us for 2 years. Literally, the only flair player that had any kind of consistency. When Garnacho was doing all of his fuckeries, we had Ahmad on the right hand side being consistent, giving us good games. So this is just Ahmad warming up. This is just Ahmad warming up as well. He's got levels to go. CK, how often does it rain then? Out of 365 days in a year, would you say it rains 50% of the time? Oh my gosh, Ahmad, well done. I was about to say, bro. Huh? Look, what's the kind of that pass from Luke Shaw to Mason Mount was weird, bro. Well done. Look at Lemens trying to entice the opposition out of their position. Brian. Brian, you could have passed it back to Lenny Euro. I mean, you got the foul, but you almost conceded possession there. That is where Ahmad is better than Mbeumo. When I told you guys, when Brian drops into the midfield like he just did there, who's back to goal, all he wants to do is lay off and then run back. Ahmad can put his foot on the ball. All right, 28 minutes gone. We average 164 days a year with rain, but when it does, it's a lot. So that's almost half the year, isn't it? Ooh, yeah, that's almost half the year with rain. What would you say? I don't know. What would I say? England's like. I would say similar. I would say England's what? Maybe a bit less. It's 365 days. You might say what 120. I would guess 120 days with rain. That's a quarter. No, that's not a quarter. My maths is dead. Wow. All right. But that's England. He was specific, Vancouver. Yeah, but I guess Vancouver. Canada's huge though. Yeah, I just googled it and it said 150 days in England, but I don't know about London. That 150 days must mean Manchester. That's definitely just Manchester up because in England, I mean in London, it doesn't rain half the time. That's crazy. Um, no, I lied. I just googled it and it says, there we go. Ahmad again. Lenny, Lenny, man, don't wait for the throw in. I lied. I just googled it and it says 160 days. Yeah, it says 160 days London, but I'm like, it's strange. I feel like I go through summertime and there's loads of days when it's not raining. Because 164 days, it makes it sound like almost one in every 2 days it rains. And I don't feel that experience. I don't feel like one in every 2 days. Oh! Benjamin Sesko! Yes, that's our striker! Yes! All you haters that wanted him to go 007. All you haters that thought he was going to go games and games without scoring. I said, I have been saying, chill out. You know when you can see, yeah? We have to be able, yeah, to judge, assess footballers independently away from the systems that they're playing. You got to be able to look at what they do, look at their first touch, look at their fundamentals, their control, the way they use their mirrors, the way they just look at the basic shit. Sesko, yeah, has all that basic shit, yeah, that I like, yeah. He can do them. So I had no worries about Sesko. When I saw Sesko in the first few games, I said, you know what? This guy's gonna be fine. He's just right there at the right time. Stuck his leg out. 2-0. Well done. Amram came out fighting in a press conference. He came out saying all of these things. Listen, if we win this game, yeah, Amarim is gonna have his tail between his legs. It's gonna frustrate me the way this guy's gonna talk. Because I can already see how this guy's gonna talk now. Like he didn't just beat a relegation team. Or a team that's just been promoted. But listen, we have to just talk about what we can see in front of us. And at the moment, we're winning 2-0. And we're playing decently. So give credit where credit needs to be given. Oh, nice from the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's looking all right. Oh, that's our throw-in. Our throw-in, ref. Thank you. Yeah. Big up Ranjit. Tim says Sesko will pocket one. Nah, he did. Well done, Tim. With your glass ball. Predicting the future and shit. The system of no systems is working. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's one of those ones where I have to believe in my head, TK. No matter what system, yeah, you put out, yeah, we should be able to beat Sunderland. Like we should be beating some of these teams with the players that we have. So for me, what I'm seeing here is what the hell, handball and TK. Look, we scored more than one goal. Look at this. We're reaching new heights, guys. We're reaching new heights. We scored more than one goal and in the first half of a match. Every time I see Ahmad defending so low, I got to remind myself that he's one of our best attackers. I'm seeing Ahmad in a right wing back position, and I'm like, there you go. Ooh, Ahmad just almost won the ball back. I remember, was it last season or the season before? He scored about 3 goals just winning the ball back. Uh-oh. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that. So what you guys say now? Now that we're 2-0 up, what are your final score predictions based on what you've seen so far? 2 goals sure feels like an egg on my face. But it's a pleasant egg, you know? It's not one of those eggs here that you didn't want, you know? It's not like, oh, you predicted 1-0, but we're losing 3-0. Egg on face. No, you predicted 1-0 and we're winning 2-0. So this is a good egg. it's, it's one of them eggs without the yolk, because yolks are disgusting. So it's a good egg. No runny yolks. No egg. It was egg Benedict. Was it egg Benedict when you have that runny yolk? Nah, man. Dead that, man. Kill the animal and cook the animal properly, bro. Runny yolks and shit. Sadiki. Man, like Sadiki. An omelette. Yeah, that's better. Cook that thing all the way through, man. Ranjit says 5-0. Ranjit, as usual, I want whatever you're on. And I want it. But listen, it's 2-0 with 35 minutes. So Ranjit, I can't even knock. I can't even knock that. I can't knock that, to be honest. Who am I to really say anything about that? Because apart from the fact that this is the first time he scored 2 goals, like I think in the first half of a match. What's the most amount of goals we've scored under Ruben Amorim? That's a question. In his 35 games or whatever he's played, what's the most amount of goals we scored in one game? Like three goals, maybe. No, we scored. Did we score 5 goals against Leon? We scored 5 goals against Leon in the Europa League. That was a 5-3 game, isn't it? So, hmm. Oh, Dallo, bro. Like Dallo, man. That wasn't even a difficult pass, man. I like that. At the moment, you got Sesko picking up in Mbeumo's position, which is what the. Ooh, yeah, that's a foul, Luke Shaw. That was a foul, man. Come on, man. Oh yeah. Do you know what? I didn't even notice. I looked back. I was like, oh yeah, they swapped. Wait, did they? Yeah, they swapped. So maybe there's something in that. As soon as the cat pillow went to the back, took the stand, took control, Man United took control. So what we say, Man United are pussies. I'm joking. I don't even know what that means. What the hell, Mbeumo? What was that kind of header? Like, take. Oh, Mount, bro. Mason Mount. That's why managers like Mason Mount. I always understand the reason. I don't have to like him, but Mason Mount gives you a 6 out of 10. He's that. He's what you call in colloquial terms, honest lad. Yeah, as in run around, and I keep saying Mason Mount doesn't have lots of weaknesses in his general game. You know when I keep saying his football fundamentals, Mason Mount, yeah, has decent football fundamentals. There's a lot of things Mason Mount can do. My issue with Mason Mount is that he's just not. He is for me like a Park Ji Sung, um, a better version of John O'Shea type player, a Darren Fletcher type player that plays kind of 30% of the games, doesn't always start. He comes in for a game here or there, should never be wearing a number 7 shirt, but he will help the team. He's a steady Eddie. And he will produce some moments here or there, and he will do the right things a lot of the time. A lot of the times, yeah, Mason Mount's decision making, yeah, is not bad. It's his execution. So he's not a stupid footballer, Mason Mount. My issue with Mason Mount is the fact that he's always injured and the fact that he doesn't excel, in my opinion, at anything, which is not necessarily a bad thing. But to start regularly in my team, I need you to be better. But there's always a place for a player like Mason Mount in your squad. Give you that 6 out of 10 performance. Or that 7 out of 10 maybe. Come on, Dallo. What you gonna do, Dallo? What you gonna do? Oh, oh my gosh. You can do better than that, guys. We should have used this opportunity much better. Eddie, what do you think of this game? I actually think the players are playing well, if I'm being honest. We have to take it into consideration that Sunderland today haven't turned up. I don't think they've turned up today. I've watched Sunderland a few times this season and they played better than this. So Sunderland haven't really turned up. However, we are not playing badly at all. We're playing well. Ahmad is playing out. Ahmad is back. What we're seeing today from Ahmad is the Ahmad that we've seen last season and the season before. I think one of the differences today is that personnel. The manager does talk about individual errors, and as much as the system and the manager's tactics and all these things are questioned, and we should question them, the fact that Casemiro's back, the fact that Ahmad is back, I don't want to brush over how important Casemiro is to this team. I feel like the manager understands now. You know when the manager wasn't playing Casemiro and he had to bring him back into the team? And yes, we should still sell him, but based on what we have and how he plays, he is the best midfielder that we have in this squad. End of story. There's no discussion. That midfield role and how you want it to be played, Casemiro plays it the best. Even better than Bruno. He does. Like, unless he's injured, Casemiro has to play. Look at even now. Look at Casemiro's positioning. Look at it. He just knows. Yes, he's lost his legs, yeah, but when you've got the know-how, when you know to chase his player back, all the stuff that we've seen Bruno fail at and Ugarte, not tracking back, what's his face? The Fulham player, for the Fulham goal. A lot of goals were conceded, yeah, by not following your man and following your runner. That's not really Cass ain't got the legs, but Cass will follow his runner. And like I said, but Ahmad's playing really, really well on the right hand side. Where we've got, and Mount, to be honest, Mount is doing a lot of the simple things. Mount is not like where Cunha right now might be dribbling and losing the ball. Mount is getting the ball and passing it. Ooh, well done, goalkeeper. That's the first time we've seen our goalkeeper have forced to do anything. And he saved the ball like a goalkeeper. He looked like a goalkeeper. His body was extended. He dived. Nice. That's a nice height for Lemens, to be honest. Nice height. Comfortable save. So yeah, I think the issue is some of his teams he's picked have been trash. This team, oh wow. Okay, cool. Looks okay. Yeah, the goals are not team goals. Um, yeah, we can't get too excited over this, guys. We gotta find a way to listen. We need to be happy when we win because we're Man United fans, while at the same time be able to assess what we've seen a bit more objectively and be like, this is good. Caveats are Sunderland are not playing well. Caveats are this is a newly promoted team, so you can argue we should be beating them. So we can't remove the context, but this is a decent performance, people. It is a decent performance. I like Sesko though. He's much better than Hoyland. I agree, Eddie. Fully, I agree. He's much better than Hoyland. I've said this, and we said this. They're the same age, but I feel like Sesko is a more mature player. Sesko knows himself. One of the things as a striker you have to be able to do as a striker is know yourself, know what you can do, know how good just know yourself. I think Sesko understands himself more than Hoyland currently does. Oh, let's go. Let's go, Ahmad. Make the right choice, Ahmad. Make the right choices, Ahmad. Uh, momentum. Momentum stopped. It's all right. It's all right. Sunderland got back really quickly, man. Well done. Well done, Bruno. Ooh. Give it to Ahmad again. Ahmad, Cass, give it to Ahmad again, bro. Ahmad's there. Sure. Give it to Ahmad again, you idiots. All right. Say nothing. Dallo to Mount. You guys, man. Decision making. There's nothing wrong, yeah, with giving it back out to the right hand side, back to Ahmad. Both of our goals, guys, both of our goals have come from the right hand side, right? Ahmad's the best player on the pitch right now, and it's not even close, right? He's such a threat on that right hand side today. It's insane. I'm pretty sure both of our goals have come from the right hand side. Just keep feeding it to Ahmad. Keep feeding the guy. So far, you know the ones, Eddie, with regard to Le Mans, you always got to consider sample size, what I've seen, but so far he looks. Listen, one thing I said, Eddie, yeah, I said, give me an autistic, boring goalkeeper that doesn't shout, that doesn't wave his hands. Give me a Van der Sar, give me a steady. I don't want a Donnarumma. I don't need anything exciting. I don't need thrills in my goalkeeper. I don't need thrills, bro. I need my goalkeeper to do the opposite. Not thrill me, just be safe. This guy comes across like he is the standard. He's gonna do the standard things, bro. Like, what the hell's going on here? What the hell's going on there? Is it a penalty? What's, is this a penalty, guys? What's going on here? Oh my gosh. All right, could be. What's happening? Is it a penalty or not? I'm confused. No penalty. Yep. Oh my lord, guys. What is going on? Come on, man. He didn't touch him. Come on, VAR. This can't be a penalty. He didn't even make contact, bro. If this is given as a penalty, that's insane. Bro, this is insane. He didn't touch him. Bro, if this is not reversed, yeah. Come on, ref. You can see, when he can see the ref look at it. I'm like, bro, I only need to see this 3 times. I can see the foot didn't touch him, and the ball hit his head, and he went, ouch. If you give this penalty, ref, I'm coming to the stadium right now and I'm punch you up. What is this? This is some foolishness, you know. There you go. Don't try it, man. Don't try it. Get out of there, man. These guys are trying to win penalties and shit. However, Sesko, let this be a learning curve, bro. Like, if the player's in front of you and the ball's in the air, you don't need to be raising your foot like that. You really don't. So, 51 minutes. And also, guys, I'm not gonna lie, man, it didn't need to take that long, man. You know the ones where VAR could see that he didn't touch him. So VAR should have said to the referee, no penalty. The referee didn't need to go and even review it. Like, and what there we go. Corner. Oh, do you know what? For a second, I thought that went in. For a split second, I thought that went in. Crossbar and in. The header. I was like, no, there's no way we go on and concede after all of that. Ah, people. Yeah, half time. When's the last time we were in a position as a community where it's half time and we are 2-0 up and it feels somewhat comfortable? We can talk about flipping weather and rain. You know the ones. This feels alright, guys. This feels alright. Listen. The manager said, I want to talk about what the manager said. Was it in his program notes or something? I don't know. It's pre-match press conference or the embargoed one or whatever it's called it, when he said the players are having doubts or the players are not playing well or whatever he said because of the fans' criticism of the system and the players are seeing it. I'm like, bro, what does that mean? You're saying that these professional footballers are not playing well because they see the criticism of the system and they absorb it. They see the fans that don't believe in the system and they absorb it. So Amorim is blaming me, you, and the whole fan base for the players playing badly. He's saying we are the reason why the players are not playing well because of our criticism of the system. Do you know how gaslighting that is, bro? That is a reason why, yeah, I hate this. Like, I don't hate him, but you know when someone is... One thing about me, yeah, I hate being manipulated. We're all manipulated in some way. What is going on the screen? Oh. Don't worry about that, guys. You'll see me soon. I hate being manipulated. We're just fixing something quickly. And gaslighting is like the biggest form of manipulation. He's blaming us, yeah. And the thing is, we have doubts of this in the system because you lose all the time. It's not like we sing your song in the stadium. You've got a 24% win percentage and we still sing your songs. We still clap the team off. The guys in the stadium, which is the only people you should be concerned with, not the guys on YouTube or the guys online. The guys in the stadium still clap and sing your songs. They don't have this faith in the system. They still support you. So, and anyone who doesn't have faith in the system is because they've seen you lose or only win 24% of the time. So our disfaith, I don't know if that's a word. Yeah, our lack of faith in the system comes from the fact that we've seen you lose more times than you have won. But he's trying to say that the reason why we lose is because we don't have faith in the system. And that doesn't make sense. Our lack of faith comes from the fact that you lose. You can't then use our lack of faith as the reason for you to lose. How the hell? That is insane. So you lose games, lose. We then start questioning the system and lose our faith. And then you come up and say, oh, the reason why we lose is because we don't have faith. No, bro. What came first? What came first? You losing all the time came first, and then we lost faith in the system. You can't use the effect of you losing. The effect of you losing is we lose faith in the system. You can't use the effect of you losing as the reason for you losing. How? What kind of logic is that? What kind of logic is that? I don't know, people, but that's just annoyed me. My players believe you guys when you say the problem of our team is a system. I get crazy about that. I don't want to change your mind, but my players, I guarantee you, they are listening to you and they are putting that inside because we are not winning games. Yeah, but you're not winning games. And because you're not winning games, we're losing faith in the system. So how the hell can you use the fact that we're losing faith in the system as the reason that you're not winning games? How is that logical in any way? It's insane. And that is so gaslighty. It's so crazy. That's why I'm like, bro, we win this game, good. If we win this game, I'm happy. I am. I'm not trying to be negative right now. But this manager still has to go. I'm sorry. Unless I see a drastic change in the way we play and the way he manages and everything else. Yo, Cunha on the sofa. Big up, bro. Yeah, man. Bro, we need to do a show, bro. I'm gonna have to holler at you still. Arsenal Man United show, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, thanks for jumping in, passing through. Big up. But yeah. So I just thought I needed to give my 2 cents with regards to his comments and his quotes, because any manager who blames the fans, when you start blaming the fans, it usually means you're gone. You cannot blame the fans, yeah, after you're the manager, bro. You can't do that. You just can't do it. You can't blame the fans. So, very interesting quotes there, guys, on your screen. Let me know what you think about that. Yeah, man, this is good. Let me know what you think about those quotes, people. Wow, it's half time. Oh, flipping heck. It's random. I did get this drink. Massive one. I'm happy that Sesko scored today as well. We need our striker to score goals. He's in the right place at the right time. A nice little scruffy little tap in. I want Ahmad to score now. Get Ahmad a goal. Let's check the other scores. Let's check what's going on. Let's check what's going on around the Premier League, people. Let's see what's going on in the Premier League, people. Oh, I keep forgetting my fantasy to change my fantasy Premier League team. You fuckers, I keep forgetting. All right. Wow, only 2. So how many matches are on today? Oh, Chelsea, Liverpool at 5:30. Listen, I might do a watch along for that game as well, you know. I might do a watch along for the Chelsea Liverpool game. However, hey, yo, big up Milton in the chat, man. Yeah, nice to see at least 2-0 scoreline and another Sesko. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's good to listen. It's only half time, and I still don't trust this Man United team because of the sample size, because of what I've seen. But it's good to watch a game where I feel that we're in control. Like, I've never felt like we've been in control of any game that we played under this manager. But this game, there's a feeling of control about it that I've not felt in a while. And I might be eating my words here because Sunderland could come out in the second half and just slap us. Who knows? But I just can't see it happening. I can't see it happening today. So I feel like I'm watching a game where I'm not worried as much. I'm not on the edge of my seat as much. I'm not concerned too much. So it means we can watch it in a different way. You know when you can watch the game? You know back in the day when United were good and you used to look at the fixture list and you used to be like, win, 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 win. Yeah, we're going to draw against Liverpool. And you can just do that and predict it. And you are usually right. I want to go back to that. I want to go back to having some games where I'm like, do you know what? This is a 3-0 game. And playing at home against Sunderland, newly promoted team, for where we want to be, this game's a 3-0 game. So we are doing what we're supposed to be doing against teams like Sunderland. So that's why I have to caveat it by saying what we're seeing is good. What we're seeing is good, but what we're seeing is the minimum. So far, we've gone well below the minimum standard. So far below the minimum standard that this performance seems amazing to us. It seems amazing to us. It's good, but it's not amazing. Nowhere near. I'm liking Sesko. I'm liking Sesko's little touches. He's dropping deep, trying to link the play, bringing others into play. I like that. He has the ability to play with his back to goal, and he's got a bit of pace about him. He's tall. Like, I'm happy with Sesko. I've said many, many times I'm not worried about Benjamin Sesko at all. So, big up Milton in the chat. Yeah. I mean, I was going to say we got life, but yeah, that was never a penalty. Never a penalty, Milton. But, you know, I always like to say whenever you see something like that, whenever you escape from a situation unscathed like that, no penalty given, Sesko has to learn now. Just learn. Just learn from it. Just be careful. Because we don't want no individual errors, no bozo moments to let Sunderland back in the game. I feel like that's the only way Sunderland can get back in the game. Somebody is going to do something bozo. So, yeah, so not a lot of games. I'm surprised. The only 2 games that are live right now are Man United Sunderland and Arsenal West Ham. Those are the only 2 3 p.m. kickoff games. Like, what the hell? Why so many games tomorrow, guys? Why so many games on a Sunday? You got Brentford Man City tomorrow, Villa Burnley tomorrow, Wolves Brighton tomorrow, Newcastle not Forest tomorrow, Everton Palace tomorrow. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, half the games tomorrow. I guess what these teams played Wednesday and maybe these teams played Wednesday and Thursday in the Champions League and in the Europa League or something. Newcastle did, Villa did, Man City did, and Palace did. So yeah, most of the teams playing on Sunday, I think, played Wednesday or Thursday in Europe, except for the Wolves to Brighton game. Yeah, I don't know, man. I always feel like Chelsea Liverpool today. I feel like that game's gonna end in a draw, guys. I don't know. What are you guys saying for the Chelsea Liverpool game? I might do a watch along, but I feel like that when Chelsea face Liverpool, a lot of times that game ends in draws. Let me see. No, I lied. The last game in May, Chelsea won 3-1 at the Bridge. October last year, Liverpool won 2-1 at Anfield. Then Liverpool won. Then Liverpool won. Then draw. It could be a good game. Could be a good game to watch. Chelsea Liverpool. Um, Unlike Hoyland, Sesko seems to be in the right position. That's half the battle. Yeah. Um, the issue with Hoyland is that I feel that Hoyland went from Atalanta to Manchester United, and he should have been the understudy. He had so much to learn. He wasn't playing the striker role. Hoyland, yeah, has never played a striker in his life until we signed him. We forget that at Atalanta, he was kind of playing on the right hand side. He wasn't the main striker at Atalanta. At Atalanta, he wasn't. He never was, and we bought him to be the main striker here. Sesko has been playing up front. He's been playing the striker role for his whole career, and for the last 2-3 years at Leipzig. So it's just different. Sesko should be able to understand this role and what's been asked of him more. He's been playing it longer. Why do we start the game like this? Why do we love doing this kinky stuff, bro? All our ballers on one side of the pitch. Like, what we doing here? And then let's boot it up. Yeah, and then we just lose the ball. That's my problem. What if we lose the ball, yeah, with all our players on the left hand side of the pitch, counter attack, and I don't understand this goal kick that we do. This restart that we do when all our players is on one side of the pitch and we try to do some long goal kick. That control was dead. All right, then let's see if we can. We can't rest on the 2-0. We have to. Man United, yeah, the way that we play football, we don't know how to keep a game. If that makes sense. We don't know how to keep a lead. The best thing we can do is go for a third. Well done, Sesko. He was strong. He held off the defender, and the defender had to foul him. Pulling him, pushing him. And look, if that was Hoyland, Hoyland's going to ground. Yep, sorry guys. I should have said the second half has started, people. My clock says 46 minutes and 50 seconds. So almost 47 minutes here. Be careful, Ahmad. Ahmad, when Ahmad cuts in like that, yeah, because he's left footed and the ball's away from the ball's on the opposite side of his challenger, he should be able to shield the ball better. Lenny, give it back to the goalkeeper. Well done. Oh, they did well there. Cass. See, that's the perfect example, guys, of why I say Casemiro has to play. I know it might seem small to you, but the fact that Lenny Euro was out of position right there and Casemiro just went and covered him, it's the intelligence, it's the fact that he has the know-how to just do it. He doesn't need to be told to do that. He automatically does it. Ugarte is not doing it, and neither is Bruno. Casemiro is Mbeumo. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, Mbeumo over the last 2 games, yeah, his touches, yeah, have been so disappointing. Sometimes his first touch, you can't teach Bruno to do what Casemiro just did and follow that runner. Bruno's not following him. He's not defensive minded. We know this. He's an attacking player. But Casemiro will. Oh, Bruno. All right, United are in the low block now. Back 5, then a 4, and then a 1 is the formation when we are in our low block. Yeah. Lenny Euro, yeah. I like Lenny. I really do. But he doesn't want to come out, yeah. You know when I keep saying that the right and the left centre back have to jump out, have to push up sometimes. He doesn't actually want to do that, I've noticed. Lenny Euro doesn't mind running back towards his goal. And he doesn't mind going forwards when he has the ball, as in that bursting run he does when he has the ball. He doesn't mind doing that. But he's not as aggressive when it comes to attacking the space in front of him as De Ligt would be in that right centre-back role. Which is, you know, he's gonna improve, right? He's only 19. But these are little things that we have to notice, we have to realise. No player is perfect. Oh. Mm. Did De Ligt get a touch there? I thought he did. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Look at Sir Alex. Still with a full head of hair in his, what is he now? 70s? He might even be in his 80s now, Sir Alex. Because didn't Sir Alex retire in his 60s? Wasn't he like 60, like 5 or something when he retired? Or something, I don't know. '84 this year. Well done, Sir Alex. That's what happens when you have money. You eat good and healthy food. All these things. But at the same time, all the stress that all the stress that he must have been under as Man United manager. And his heart is still going strong at age 84, he said. Yeah. Lenny's a baller. I got no problems with Lenny. Lenny's gonna be, and he should be, our central defender for for years to come. Lenny Euro, baller. It's just certain things that I'm noticing. It's like why did his he doesn't aggressively attack the space in front of him the way De Ligt would in that right centre back role. What's Dallo doing? Well, you know when Dallo just steps over his feet and all these things, I'm like, oh, Dallo, man. It's difficult watching Ahmad. You got to do better, Ahmad. Ahmad, you have to. But that ball was shit, though. To be fair, the ball was shit. That's why I'm like, I need to see attacking players at wing back, guys. Even Dorgu, as much as I defend Dorgu, and I like Dorgu because Dorgu is more physical than Dallo, so he's gonna get in better positions. But Dorgu's end product, I keep saying it, he's not a wing back, Dorgu. Oh, oh, Brian and Mbeumo, get off the pitch, bro. The problem I have with that, what Brian just did, yeah, I know if that was Ahmad, people online will be just crying. Brian had to slide it to Ahmad. Look at the overlap. Oh my lord, you had to slide it to Ahmad. Oh, he was off balanced as well. Bro, what was that shot about, Brian? Flipping heck. This is what I'm talking about. We got to do better than that. We got to kill these. Those moments, yeah, is when the manager has a right to go to the board and say, listen, look at that. Okay, Brian Mbeumo. In those moments, yeah, the manager has a right to say, listen, it's not my fault, yeah, that these guys can't score, can't make use of the opportunity. Because that opportunity there, that should have been a goal. Or at least we should have worked a better chance than that. Dallo, Ahmad, don't shoot, Ahmad. Oh, all right. What, ref? Nah, oh. I was gonna say ref. If you didn't give that free kick, my gosh, Eddie. Do you think Amrim can get 2 wins in a? Wait, we lost the last game, right? Yeah, of course we did. Brentford. Can he? He can. He can, Eddie. Will he? I don't know. 35 games or whatever it is, he hasn't done it. Who we got next? Liverpool. Liverpool. Come on, Eddie. Come on, Eddie. You're not gonna beat Liverpool, are we, mate? Come on. Come on, Eddie. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, mate? All right, mate. We ain't gonna beat Liverpool, mate. So Alex is a wizard. You did witchcraft to win us all these titles. No, I hear it. Oh, I hear it. I hear it. He must have, and that's why he's flipping 85 with a full head of hair. That's definitely some wizardry. What the hell, go? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. This is crazy. Lemens, what's happening? What? What's happening? What's going on? So the Sunderland player got yellow carded for diving. Oh my lord! I'm not gonna lie, guys. Why do we always get beaten by a simple ball over the top? Why can't we just look at manager bounce? Yeah, he dived. Yeah, bro, that's a crazy dive. Still, ain't gonna lie. Ooh, but there was a touch from Bruno on his hip, but he did dive. He did dive. I'm not gonna lie, guys. My heart jumped. Yeah, I was thinking, what are we doing here? I was thinking, what are we doing here? How has our captain and our goalkeeper just ran into each other? Like, what? I did say, listen, the only way we're gonna lose this game from this point, yeah, is if we do some bozo ish. And Bruno, our captain, he almost did it. He almost did it. Like, what the hell, man? So what are we saying, people? Are we never gonna see Bayern there ever again? Because surely after this game, and we win this game with our new goalkeeper, and we only play one game a week, right? Are we gonna see Bayern there ever again? I don't. I don't see why we should, unless I'm missing something. Unless I mean, this goalkeeper's just shown just now that he's not perfect, right? He's just shown us now that he's not perfect with what he just did. But tell me, people, is Bayern there done? Oh, that's nice, Mount. Give it again, Dallo. What are you, Dallo, doing? Oh, Diogo Dallo. Oh, Cass, that Casemiro header. Cass is Cass has been so Cass has been so good today, man. Oh my lord. Oh yeah. I totally forgot about that. Charge. I forgot that it was, but he didn't even want to tell me or give me a warning. Ah. Mm, 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 mm. It's about time, so the time is now. You can't see me, the time is now. Something, something, the time is now. You can't see me, the time is now. The time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. Mm, 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 mm. Do do do. Every now and again I get a little bit something and I wanna turn around. Something every doobie 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 and a doobie dabba doo. Turn around. Every now and again I get a little bit of doobie and I need a doobie doo. Go on, Bruno. To Mbeumo. Give it to Ahmad. Nice. 62 minutes on the clock, people. Ah, oh, Lenny. Lenny. How can Lenny, Euro, not even look like Lenny from Simpsons, but actually look like Carl? How can you be called Lenny, but you actually look like Carl from Simpsons and not Lenny? Fergie's got a pacemaker. Fergie's living forever. Fergie will be the first human to put his brain into some sort of liquid chamber cylinder and he'll still be giving people advice about football. Upload his brain to a computer so he lives forever. Listen, I know I'm gonna be bored in about 5 years. I'll be bored. So and I'm nowhere near Fergie's age. So I'm gonna be hating on Fergie for a while, bro. I'm gonna be hating for a while. When I go bald and this man is 90 years old with white looks, yeah, I'm gonna be hating on man. I ain't gonna lie. Straight up, I'll be hating. I ain't got time not to hate. No, I'm joking, man. It's easier to love than hate. All right, Cunha for Dorgu, or Cunha and Dorgu on for Dallo. Was it Dallo on Mount? I assume. Well done, Mount. Well done, Mount. Let's see if Cunha can do something. No, 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 no dribble, dribble, dribble. Lose the ball, Cunha. Please pass the ball. Please, Cunha. I beg of you. No dribble, dribble, dribble. Lose the ball. Don't try to shoot all the time. That's why Cunha and Bruno can't. Cunha and Bruno. I don't know if you guys can work the same because you guys both suffer from main character syndrome. That's the term, right? Main. You guys think you're the main characters. Yeah, it was a dive. Yeah, check the chat. Broby, we were meant to buy him under Eric Ten Hag. Broby. Yeah, I heard about that as well. Are you happy that we didn't sign him? Did you want him? Eddie? Lemens is number one. You can tell our defense is much calmer with Lemens. It's good that Lemens has started the game. All right. Yeah, I don't see a reason why Binder needs to come back, personally. So yeah, Lemens number one going forward. Well done, Lemens, coming out. Sunderland's goalkeeper is quite. Listen, there's not a lot of rubbish goalkeepers in this league. You know, I've noticed that all the goalkeepers in this league are at a fundamental standard. If that makes sense, it's not like 3 or 4 teams had really bad goalkeepers and all these things. I don't really see poor goalkeepers all in this league. Go, Ahmad. Mbeumo! That is not the pass, bro. That was never the pass. But you just pass it straight to the player. Taking Mbeumo off the field, man. We gotta take him off. He's had a bad game today. I don't. A bad game's a stretch, but he's done a lot of he's made a lot of mistakes. Some of his decision making hasn't been good today. Yeah, I wouldn't say he's had a bad game. Bad game is a bit much. But he's only having a slightly better game than the game he had last week. Everyone's having a decent game except Dallo. Please sing Lucky Star by Madonna. This guy. You're 6'5", Wiz. You good? Yeah, I'm a tall guy. I'm 6'5". Very tall, big. I'm a big guy. I'm a giant, man. You can never tell how tall someone is on YouTube. You never. Until you see them in person, you're like, oh shit. Or you see them stand up, or you see, because you haven't seen me like next to anybody. You've just seen me, right? You got to see me standing next to a normal person. Then you're like, oh shit, this is tall. The head of the legendary baseball player Ted Williams was he? I thought that was like, I didn't even know that was possible. TK, cryogenically preserved. I thought that was just in alien movies. I didn't know we had the technology to actually do that. As in his body was, as in his body hasn't decomposed. Ah, lucky. Oh, Cass, unlucky. But Brian, I'm indifferent about Robbie. I really like Semenyo now. His one goal. I like Semenyo, Eddie. I would take Semenyo because think about it. Ahmad right wing back, Semenyo left wing back. If we continue with this stupidness, okay, and it's not stupid. Let's call it stupidness. Don't forget we're the reasons why the players are playing badly. So let's all say it's the best formation ever, so the players can play better. So this formation, which is amazing, this system, which is amazing. If we keep it, nice Cunha. Why can't Semenyo play on as a left wing back? Ahmad right wing back. Why not? Oh, Cass. Cass. You should do better than that, Cass. Is it same height as Sesko? Yeah, Sesko 6. Yeah, same height. 6'4.5", 6'5". Yeah, me and him are the same height. But Sesko's athletic. Like Sesko's slim. I'm. I used to be a lot bigger than I am right now. I used to go to the gym. I used to bench easily 3.5 plates on my chest, squat 4 plates. I was huge. So imagine me tall and just crazy big. I haven't gone to the gym in like 4 years, literally. I've gone from being massive and muscly to like losing all. Like it's not even good actually. Never go to gym, yeah, like 5 or 6 days a week and then suddenly stop. Don't do it because it's not good for your body to do that. And that's what I did, and I'm suffering from it, to be honest. But it is what it is, man. Man can't go gym every day, bro. Man's tired. Ideally, I'd have like a flipping bike or something in my house. No, no, I'm not fat. Just I could never be fat, bro. Just hench, bro. Like I said, I was banging weights. Man was Bobby Lashley out here, bro. Are you mad? Man was Bobby Lashley out here, bro. If you see my Instagram, you'll see. If you see my Instagram, you will see. Man was wham out here, bro. 71 minutes. Disappointing second half, to be fair. You know, scored 2 goals in the first half. It happens. Substitutions. Sunderland getting used to the way we play. They've come out slightly better. Um, yeah. No, just his head was frozen. Alright. See, we're late. You can cryogenically freeze people now. Where have I been, bro? How's this going on? And I've been alive on this planet and I don't know about this stuff. Oh, well done, nice. Ahmad. Ah, unlucky. We have done nothing in this half, says Eddie. It's been poor. Yeah, it's a shame, man. Is that we've gone back to playing dead football for some reason. Yeah, this half. I mean, we still got 27 minutes. Wait, yeah, 17 minutes ago. To be fair, not 27. But yeah, this half hasn't been great. I can bench 3 plates of food. I could never. The thing is, I could never ever go back to benching 3 plates. I don't think I could ever get that big again. When I was doing that stuff, yeah, I was going gym almost 7 days a week, bro. Like, oh, I was doing the protein shakes, 2 or 3 protein shakes a day, plus all that food, eating all of that stuff, going gym, doing crazy squats. I was like addicted, bro. It was crazy. I could never, that lifestyle, I can't live that lifestyle again, bro. And plus, I don't need to be that big. You know, when I'm already tall, yeah, I don't need to be that big on top of it, bro. I don't need to be that intimidating in public. Like I'm all right. I just need to be able to go gym and work out and keep healthy right now. Like, forget getting big, bro. That's dead. That's vanity. My vanity levels ain't that high anymore. You know the one. When you get older, your vanity levels it decreases. You don't care as much about your beard or all these things. It's like fuck it. So for me, getting gym, if I go gym now, it's about being healthy. It's about making sure that I don't have back problems when I get older because I'm 6'5", so I'm gonna get back problems. I've already started getting back problems. So it's about keeping healthy, running, keeping your joints flexible and nimble, and all of these things. That's what it's about for me now when I go gym. Kobe Mainoo coming on. Kobe Mainoo coming on. Probably for Casemiro, I reckon. Cunha's touch there. Cunha's touch right there was so good when he plucked it out of the air. I don't know if we hold on for the 2-0 win or try to grab another goal. Bro, listen, Milts always try to grab another. Like, Man United are a team, yeah, that don't just chill. We go for the next, bro. We score another goal and another goal. Mbeumo, yeah, man. Mbeumo has to come off, bro. Well done. I feel like Brian Mbeumo is played like 90 minutes in every game. He hasn't, but I feel like he's played a lot of minutes since he's joined the club. This is not one of his better games. Against Brentford wasn't one of his better games. And of all the people, he's the one who's spoken the most about. It's the players. And I'm not going to lie, this wasn't a great game for Brian Mbeumo. But, you know, everyone deserves time to gel. Everyone deserves to have one or two off games. And the last 2 games in Mbeumo, he hasn't been that great. So let's see what Kobe can do. What's he going to do? Is he going to put Kobe in the 10? Bruno, looks like Bruno's gone in the 10. So Bruno looks like he's gone in the 10. It looks like he's moaned about not playing in his position. So he gets to play in his 10 now, Bruno, for the remaining 15 minutes of this game. Wow. About 4 of our players are up. Wow, how the hell has this happened? I was thinking at least 4 out of our players were all out of position. One single move on the right-hand side, yeah, took out at least 4 of our players, bro. Crazy. What made you stop the gym? I'm not gonna lie, Eddie. Lockdown was one of the main reasons, isn't it? Like, routine is so important, yeah. When like I need my routine and I got out of the routine. I got out the gym routine. Lockdown forcing me to stay at home and all these things. I didn't go back to gym after that. When everything opened up, I just didn't go back. I lacked the motivation. And also, doing it is the idea that if you miss a month of gym, yeah, it sets you back like 4 months. Like you're doing 3 plates, yeah. You don't go gym for 2 months, yeah, and you go back to the gym and you got to start again on 2 plates. It's the mental thing as well. After a while, I was like, do you know what? It's long, man. I'm big enough, bro. So I think it's a combination of lockdown, messing with my routine, and hey, lacking the motivation, maybe growing up thinking, do you know what? The vanity thing, all trying to be all big and muscular and all these things, bro. Like, I could do that in my 20s, bro, or in my early 30s, but my late 30s, oh my lord, they're gonna score here. Oh, we're lucky. We're acting foolish now, guys. So yeah, I guess it was a combination of multiple things, man. Yeah. I'm definitely lean now. I'm more lean. Like my arm, I don't ever go gym, yeah. And my arms will always be. Look at my arms. I haven't gone gym in 4 years, yeah. My arms are always gonna be big. My arms are just massive. I'm like that's just how I am. Like, and when I go gym for like this 2 months, yeah, my arms just swell up and get wham. It's just my body. But yeah, lean is best, man. Lean is best for sure. And plus, my body, yeah, is reacting to losing all that muscle, and it's not liking it. It's not enjoying it. Um, yeah, it will be interesting to know how old everyone in the chat is. Do you know what? I've thought about that, TK. I've not really asked anyone their ages. I don't really. I guess it doesn't really matter. But I feel that the ages of the chat is probably between late 20s to like 50 or something. I think that's probably the age range. I think maybe. Oh, that's a nice pass from Ahmad. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, don't shoot. Oh, Cass always does this. Cass is getting his customary yellow card. Casemiro, he wasn't gonna go without getting his yellow, was he? Or was he? As you get older, sprinting is the best. We will get one more. Says Ranjit. Yeah, but some short sprints as well. It's just about getting your heart rate working. You want to put your heart under a bit of pressure to work it because it's a muscle, right? You need to work the muscle, your heart muscle, but not too much pressure that you know that you you kill it. If that makes sense. Look at Turkish. Turkish trying to Turkish trying to win brownie points, bro. About TK in his 30s. TK's like, well, thank you. TK's not younger than me. No way. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, exactly, Eddie. It's not for me when I go gym now, which is still rarely, but I try to. Just it's about working your body. Like we're physical creatures, isn't it? We're not supposed to sit down all day, every day. And my job, I'm sitting down all day, every day. Even now, I'm compressing my lower back. My lower back is hella compressed, yeah. And all I'm doing is sitting down. So going gym now is just to work your body, to stretch it, to move it around, to put it on a bit of pressure, to put your body on a bit of resistance. What I really need to do is try to find a little Sunday league team, man, around these bits. That's what I really want. A little Sunday league team. I can kick some ball with some guys. Just you know, keep because I'd rather like run playing football and keep healthy that way than the treadmill stuff. Dead that, bro. I can't. Like I try. I go to the gym and I do my treadmill, but it is not. I'd rather run playing football, keep fit that way. So I need to find a team, bro. A team I can just train with at least. You know them ones. Eddie says, I look in my 20s, but I'm into my 30s. Go on, Eddie. Black don't crack anyway, bro. It's all right. What makes you say that, Wiz? Um, what I feel like you've told me. I feel like you spoken about Vancouver. You spoken about I think your partner. Hey, Cunha. You spoke about your wife and all these things, and therefore I just assume that you would be in your late 30s, early 40s or something. Also, I feel like there's some maturity the way you speak, TK. So yeah, just making assumptions to be honest. Yeah. At work, I have a stand-up desk. Funny, at work, I have a stand-up desk, but yeah, I'm tall, man. I don't know that. The thing is, I haven't even tried to raise my stand-up desk all the way. I haven't even tried it because I just think to myself, can it even get that high? And plus, I don't want people to be staring at me, bro. Finish. Oh, but that's irrelevant. Who cares if someone's looking at you at work? That should be the least of my concerns, to be fair. But yeah, that stand-up desk thing at work, yeah, it's. I need to use it. I need to use it 100%. We don't lose too many games when Casemiro plays. And I think the manager was hoping the season would be more like this, i.e., winning 2-0 and I can make changes. That's why he said, listen, people will play. People will play. And the only reason or only way other people will play is if we can convincingly beat teams so he can make changes and make, bring other players in onto the field. However, I do notice, guys, there is one player that's not getting minutes. Joshua Zirkzee. Joshua Zirkzee is still not on the field. All of these changes, he could take Bruno off the field and put Zirkzee in the right 10 right now with 5 minutes to go. He could do that, and he's choosing not to. So I'm just always concerned about Zirkzee, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Kobe was doing too much there though. I feel like the first little drop of the shoulder by Kobe was good. And I felt like he needs to take it with his left and shoot, but then he tried another drop of the shoulder, and I'm like, Kobe, too much there, my guy, too much. Wow. Ahmad just gave the ball back to Dillit so aggressively there, boy. Yeah, but Sunderland can at least say, listen, second half is 0-0. United couldn't score past us in the second half. Looking like a Marvel superhero. Um, Mason Mount. There you go, Ahmad. Are you gonna get your goal now, Ahmad? He's offside. Ahmad. Oh, come on, bro. You can't be offside there, man. Basic, Ahmad. Come on. Yeah, Milton. So Milton, both our goals, as you know, were scored, I think, in the first 20 minutes of the game, I believe. The first goal, Mason Mount. Both our goals came from Ahmad's side, Ahmad and Mbeumo's side, the right hand side. The first goal was a cross in, I think, from Mbeumo, maybe. I can't remember who crossed it in. Mason Mount controlled it with his left and then shot with his right. It was actually a nice, tidy finish in the bottom corner. And then the second goal, similar in the sense that it came from the same side, across into the box, and Sesko just right place at the right time, right foot, poked it in from close range. So 2 goals. Since then, we've had a few opportunities to score. Once again, we've had passages of play where the final pass from Mbeumo or the final pass from Bruno or whatever it is could have opened the whole situation up. The final pass could have created a actual chance, but we just didn't get it right. So it's been a decent game. The first half much better than the second half. The second half kind of is falling flat. We have had 1 or 2 chances in the second half, but not like the first. Nice from Cunha. Pass the ball, Cunha, man. Bro, why does Cunha shoot like that? Cunha's shots, yeah, are always so timid, bro. Like, he does all the good work here, but when he shoots, yeah, like, you know what, like, when Rashford shoots or when Bruno shoots, they like knuckleball it and it stays hit. When Cunha shoots, bro, it's just like, come on, man. Hit the ball, man. Hit through the ball, Cunha. Strike through the ball. We all know how to shoot. We've all been training. Should have scored there. I ain't gonna lie, Sunderland should have scored there. You have to bury it, but good save from Lemens. Good save. Ooh, that turn, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I don't like the way that this guy just skipped past Luke Shaw, and Luke Shaw is never sprints back. I've never seen Luke Shaw sprint back into position in my life. He just looks soulless, just jogging back in back. Like this guy skinned you, bro, and you're the defender, the left centre back, and you're just jogging back. Goalkeeper, well done. Listen, if you're the men's, maybe the manager's done something really well here. I said to you guys, yeah, we have to be careful with Lemens because if he plays and he concedes goals, it's going to be insane. And I feel like the manager, whether, listen, he doesn't predict the scoreline. He doesn't know that we're going to win 2-0. He doesn't know that for sure. But by playing him in a game like this where we're supposed to win and we've actually won and he's got a clean sheet, that's going to do wonders. Oh, lucky. Ah, Dorgu. Far post there. You should put it on the ground. Far post. Dorgu should have crossed it straight away. He didn't need a touch there. Mm. Yeah, Milton. Unusual for a Brazilian. Cunha doesn't have a powerful shot. He doesn't. And when I look at some of the goals he scored, yeah, for Wolves, he weren't slapping the ball. He weren't slapping it. I think Cunha, for us to get the best out of Cunha, he needs to be a dribble, dribble, dribble pass player. Right now, Cunha is a dribble, dribble, dribble shoot. He's the main character syndrome. And that's the reason why he didn't start the match today, right? He's not passing the ball. He needs to just dribble, 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 evade one or two challenges, take one or two people out the team. Sorry, out the game, should I say? And then lay off. Lay off. How about Cunha? In order to get your stats up, because clearly you're under pressure and you're snatching that stuff. Work on getting assists. Forget about scoring goals, Cunha. Forget about scoring goals for a second and the pressure of scoring goals. Forget. How about you try to set some chances up? How about you get some assists? Dribble, 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 pass. Do that. It's interesting because when I watch Cunha doesn't actually play like a 10. Cunha plays like a second striker. Cunha actually plays more like a second striker. And listen, terminologies are important because some people say a second striker is a 10. It's the same. And the 10 roles are played differently. Like, is Wayne Rooney a 10? Is a 10 a second striker? Like, these things cross over. And they're not set in stone. There's no, like, Bible or dictionary where it's factual. But Cunha kind of plays more like a second striker. Because for me, your 10, yeah, is like a Özil. Your 10 is your creative player. And when I watch Cunha, I'm like, he's not creative. Like, he's not gonna slide a ball through. He's not gonna scoop the ball over the top of the fence to create a chance. He's not creative like that. He actually plays football like almost like a second striker. rather than a creative 10. So I don't know. .95. Match is done, guys. We're waiting for the whistle to be blown. .50th game in charge, and he has won, people. We have won. How do you feel? It feels strange. I'm not going to lie. It feels strange because I'm happy that we have won a game as a Manchester United fan. However, I also feel like this win means the manager isn't going anywhere. So what does it mean with this internal conflict that I have, that I'm happy that we've won, but in the grand scheme of things, keeping the manager, I don't know. Glasner is there twerking for us. Twerking for us. Go and get him. But maybe today isn't the day. Maybe, guys, today isn't the day I speak about the manager, because we won the game. And if you win a game, we have to give some credit. We dominated in the first half. We dominated this whole game. We dominated this whole game. Sunderland had one or two opportunities, but no. They had one chance in the second half, actually, where Lemens, kept the ball out. Good save. But the shot was straight at the goalkeeper. But other than that, I don't remember Sunderland being too threatening. I feel like we dealt with everything Sunderland came at us with. And before the game, the pre-match build-up show yesterday, we looked at Sunderland's results. We spoke about how they play, how strong they are, and we said these guys are not a pushover. These guys are not a pushover. These guys are a decent team, but they're still a newly promoted team. And we did well today. Most of our players played decently. I think Mbeumo in the second half wasn't that great. The first half, he was better. Ahmad had a really good game today. Ahmad showed up. He turned up today. A lot of people were having doubts about Ahmad, but today, against his old club, for me, I'll put Ahmad as man of the match. I'm trying to think. The defense kept a clean sheet, right? I think Lenny was good today. This is apart from Luke Shaw, this should be our back three. I don't know why Lenny. I kind of guess why Lenny Euro haven't started the last few games, but Lenny, Dillit, and either Heaven or Martinez as a left centre back should be our back three. For me, that's our strongest back three. Dalot did Dalot. I think Dalot was one of the players that stood out to me as somebody that didn't do much. And when Dalot started playing as a wing back, I thought to myself it would be a good thing for Dalot, because when we bought Dalot years and years ago, I said that his crossing's really good. He had those little step overs that he did, and I said, you know what? And defensively, he wasn't that great. And I kept saying, do you know what? As a wing back, Dalot would be all right because he's got good fundamentals, and attacking wise, I think he'll be okay. Now that we've seen it for the last year and a half now, him playing wing back, or at least a year, no, Dalot's not wing back. I think we can all agree that he's not. But overall, Sesko had a good game. Sesko is getting better and better. Every time we see him, he's improving. His touches, his understanding of the game, his physicality, bringing others into the game the way that Xerxes would. If we can get the Xerxes from Sesko, if we can get what Xerxes brings us from Sesko, plus more, because Xerxes might not run in behind and do the other things that Sesko does. So if Sesko can add the Xerxes to his game alongside the Sesko, so Sesko's already himself. But if he can add some of the Xerxes qualities to his game, it means Xerxes won't play as much. I mean, Xerxes doesn't even play anyway. And I keep saying, as much as I like Xerxes, I really like Xerxes, guys, I cannot see him being here long past this season. I can't. So, yeah, we're happy, man. Good win. Good win. What does it mean for the table? I don't know. Are we even looking at the table? Is that something that we're even looking at right now? What's the table saying? I don't know if I should watch the Man United, the watch along from Man City. Sorry, Liverpool. I think I should. Chelsea. See, it's crazy. It's crazy because we were 15th, right? I mean, we have played one more game than most of the teams in the league, but we now have, what is this? 10 points. We got 10 points. All right. We are level on points with Man City, and we're only 2 points behind Crystal Palace. But some of these teams have a game in hand. Ironically, guys, we've beaten Sunderland. We've just beaten Sunderland, but we are 1 point behind Sunderland. So even though we're just beating them, Sunderland are still ahead of us in 6th place. And this is what I'm saying, guys. Top 6 is there for the taking. I know the table hasn't hasn't taken shape yet, right? We're still 1 month. And that's why Sunderland are right now are 6th. They're in a European place. And Man City are 7th. But Bournemouth are 4th. Like, if Man United, get a run of games, I don't know if it's possible with this manager. But if we get a run of wins, this season is not like Chelsea are losing games. Liverpool are now joining. Like, there's nobody, maybe apart from Arsenal, that are showing a bit of consistency right now. So, if we can win 3 or 4 games in a row, and we haven't done it yet under this manager, but if we can, then I think that can set us up for a top 6 challenge. But maybe you guys are telling me I'm getting too optimistic. I'm getting too ahead of myself after today's win. But I listen, when people are saying that he didn't get the midfielders and all these things, I kept saying, listen, I know he didn't get the midfielders, but the team that he has is still good enough, to be doing better. So it is what it is. Let me see what Tim is saying. Pleased for Sesko. Let's hope he starts a run. Yeah, listen, even when Sesko wasn't scoring, I had no issues. You know, when you can see that this player will be fine, he'll be fine. Put it this way: the new striker that Newcastle bought, he's not as good as Sesko, but he started okay. That Newcastle striker. If Sesko was playing for a Newcastle team or a team that has established patterns of play, knew what they were doing, all of these things, Sesko would have scored about 4 or 5 goals by now. He would have. So, I always say, listen, look at someone's football fundamentals. Sesko, first touch. Always look at someone's first touch. What's their first touch like? Compare Sesko's first touch to Højlund's first touch. Compare Sesko playing with his back to goal against 1 or even sometimes 2 defenders against Højlund when he was here. It's night and day. It's day and night. Day and night. And night time. So yeah, Sesko, good game. Ahmad would probably still give my man of the match to Ahmad, but I could give it to Sesko. I could have. He had a good game. I think Casemiro had a good game. We miss Casemiro when he doesn't play. He's the best midfielder we have. He's the only one I really trust with the ball. I don't really trust Kobe with the ball that much. Not in the double pivot, not like Casemiro. Definitely don't trust Ugarte with the ball. And Bruno, Bruno's just goes wherever he wants to go. Casemiro's he's just stability. That's what he represents to me. Big up Tim. Big up Milton. Yes, 2 goals for Sesko now. Plus he did also score in a Carabao. Will give him confidence. Yeah. That's the thing. We know strikers rely on confidence, and it's important that we protect all our players, and not the strikers. Our footballers, our players rely on confidence, and we need to create an environment as much as possible for our players to flourish. We do, of course, the manager does, and the manager could change some things to make his players perform better, but he won't. But we need to protect our players, because if he didn't score today and didn't score the other day, while still maintaining, listen, his performances have been good. So let's say his performances were the same, but he just didn't score. We'll be getting the memes, 007, all these things, and the pressure will be on, and he might be snatching at chances like Cunha. Right now, Cunha is feeling it. Cunha's feeling it. I could tell he's feeling it because Mbeumo scored, Ahmad's doing his thing now, Sesko scored, and he's a big money signing that hasn't got an assist or scored yet, I don't think. You can tell he's feeling it. And I just need him to score a goal, because maybe after Cunha scores a goal or gets an assist, he relaxes himself and he stops being selfish. Right now, you can tell he just wants to be the guy. And we don't need a team of loads of those players, basically. Big up Ivan in the chat. Lemens brought tears in my eyes. So happy with this win. We needed this, ladies and gentlemen. However, we beat a newly promoted team before international break already this season and came back to a shit show. I like Ivan's comment there, because it's how we always should be. Happy that we won today. You're supposed to be happy that you win things. That's life. But also, don't close your eyes. Don't be like, yeah, I'm happy that we win. You saw the match. You saw who we were facing. You saw the chances. You saw what happened. So we can be happy, our feeling that we won, and still analyse and assess the game objectively and say, listen, newly promoted side probably should have won. We should be winning against newly promoted sides anyway. We've done this before. We've beaten a newly promoted side and then come back and got slapped. So let's not get too giddy. Let's not get too excited. But at the same time, enjoy the wins. Enjoy the small victories, because we don't really get a lot. How many? Well, 8 wins in 31 games or whatever it was, 35. So Lemens is our goalkeeper now. He is. And this is what was going to happen. I think we spoke in the summer about the fact that Lemens was going to come in and not come in straight away, as in start straight away. Maybe buying there, whoever's in goal will start the season, and then slowly Lemens will get his chance, and then he will take his chance. And I think the manager's done it on purpose. He's started Lemens in a game where he feels that we're going to win. So he's taken his chance, he's won, and he's got a clean sheet. So now the manager can just say to Bayern there, listen, he's got a clean sheet, he did well, I have to start him. Because these conversations have to happen. You have to talk to these players, right? As opposed to just starting Lemens without Bayern there making a mistake, or having no justification for Lemens to continue. Now he can go to Bayern there and say, listen, this goalkeeper got a clean sheet. He started the next game. And Bayern there can't say anything. So I'm happy for Lemens. 2 questions, please. How was Amrim team selection? I'm guessing that Bruno had a quiet. And 2, I'm guessing Bruno had a quiet game today. I think Amrim's team selection surprised some people because he started Mount in the left 10 and he started Lemens. I think those are the 2 surprises. I think the back three that he started is a back three he has been starting most games. Of course, a lot of us have our concerns about Luke Shaw at left centre back. I knew that Ahmad was going to walk straight into the team. He had to. We need, like against Sunderland, Ahmad was always going to play, which was good. And I did say after Casemiro's suspension, he has to. Ugarte can't start ahead of Casemiro. So I would give his team selection a 6 out of 10. Because I would still like to see. Thing is, you can't. I'm going to give his team selection a 6 out of 10, but it seems as if he was justified playing Mason Mount. So I'm going to give him a bit of credit for playing Mason Mount. Because during the match, there were a few occasions where Mason Mount had the ball, and I thought to myself, if it was Cunha, as good as Cunha is, Cunha would have tried to dribble, would have tried something else. What Mason Mount did today, was do the right things and do them quickly and efficiently. He didn't want to dribble past 3 or 4 players, Mason Mount. When he got the ball, he wanted to find his man. He was a good boy. You know, one of them players you're a good boy today, Mason Mount. He was a good boy today. He was a good boy. You know, somebody that's why managers like Mason Mount. Give it, receive it, give it. That's Mason Mount. Receive it, give it. He's a bit like Jesse Lingard, how he used to play. Lingard used to occupy nice spaces. Jesse Lingard used to understand between the lines, and Lingard used to just receive it and give it. That's Mason Mount, and sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need a guy who spots the pass and makes the pass. And also the goal that Mason Mount scored today, I don't know if Cunha's scoring that. I don't know if Cunha's scoring that goal. I don't know if Cunha's got clearly the composure to control it with his left and slot it with his right, like the way the Mason Mount did. So, as much as I didn't like the starting lineup wholly, you know, I have my issues with it, I think I have to give the manager credit for starting Mount over Cunha. I mean, these are hypotheticals. Maybe if we started Cunha, we'd have won 5-0. We will never know. We will never know. But I don't think we would have. And I think, as much as it's still Cunha's position, I still think we should start Cunha in most games. I think taking Cunha out and playing Mount and just telling Cunha, listen, you weren't good last match. You weren't good. And just because you cost £62 million, it doesn't mean you have to start every game. I think we need to do the same for Bryan Mbeumo as well. Show some of the new guys who are not, you know, performing that well, the Bryan Mbeumos and the Cunhas at this moment, because Bryan Mbeumo was performing well about 2-3 games ago, but right now in this phase, he's not performing well. Just take him out. Take him out. So I would give his team selection a 6 out of 10, but I will give him credit, Milton, actually, for starting Mason Mount, even though I wouldn't have started Mason Mount, if that makes sense. And Bruno didn't have a... Listen, when Bruno is quiet, today was one of those days where Bruno did the simple things. I didn't notice Bruno because Bruno wasn't giving the ball away crazily. I didn't notice Bruno as much because he wasn't doing crazy things. He was playing in a double pivot next to Casemiro and mostly keeping it simple. He was mostly just keeping it simple. And the best Bruno, for me, in that position is the Bruno that keeps it simple. Give and go. Stay close to Casemiro. Don't run away from him. Because when Cass has the ball, he needs somebody to give the ball to. So Bruno has to be close to him. And I think today Bruno was closer to Casemiro than he usually is, which was a good thing. So yeah, I'm not going to get ahead of myself, and I don't think we should get ahead of ourselves. But we saw some decent things today. And we need to build on that. If the manager wants to keep his job, he needs to stop blaming the fans. Now you're coming out saying the fans are the problem and we're getting it into the players' heads. No. Just focus on the players. Focus on getting the players to maintain a consistent level. TK says this all the time. Our issue now is finding a base level where we don't ever go below. Like Arsenal, when you watch Arsenal play, Arsenal don't always mesmerize you with their football. But I feel like there's a level that Arsenal will never dip below. They will lose some games and they will draw games, but In order to beat Arsenal, you have to play really well. You have to earn that Arsenal win. To beat Man United, you don't need to play that well. You can just find us on an off day. We have too many off days. We need to find a consistent level of performance that we don't ever drop below. That is the job of the manager now. Whether it's psychological or personnel or system. He needs to work it out. And it's not, he keeps saying the system's perfect and it's not the system. So he's essentially saying it's the players. I'm also surprised that he essentially come out and said the players are the problem. And the players didn't down tools today. So are we saying that the players are fully behind the manager and the players also understand that they are the problem? Because Mbeumo has come out and Mbeumo said, we need to do better. Cunha's come out and Cunha said the players need to do better. So maybe the players have taken on board that they are majority of the issue here. Maybe. I don't know, guys. All hail Cat Pillow. Yes, TK. It was Cat Pillow. All hail the pussy. Big up the chat, man. Ivan says, I need my boy Xerxes to get some. Bro, I don't understand why he was putting everyone on in the last half an hour except Xerxes. It's always except Xerxes. What is Xerxes doing? TK, you have to come with your conspiracy theories. What does... Somebody has something on Xerxes. Or something. I don't know what Xerxes done. I don't know what Xerxes done. Maybe Xerxes done something to someone's daughter, like the way that who was it? Who was it? Zaha. Was it Zaha with David Moyes' daughter? Yeah, I think he did. He had something with David Moyes' daughter, and David Moyes basically did the Hulk Hogan. Because I'm thinking, mate, if you're doing something with someone's daughter, yeah, you're grown ups, you're grown adults. It's none of your business. So if you're freezing someone out, yeah, because they're doing something with your daughter, you might have done the whole Hogan thing and be like, you can't, come on. I don't know. But Xerxes can't get a game. You can't even get minutes. It's crazy. If Sesko is scoring, Xerxes won't smell the pitch more than 15 minutes at a time. It's a shame, man. It's a shame because he scored, but you could have taken Sesko off with 10-15 minutes ago. You could have put Xerxes on in one of the 10 positions. Mbeumo got taken off and for Kobe Mainu, and then Bruno got put in the 10. But you could have put Xerxes there for 10. Like Xerxes in the right 10 for 10 minutes. Just give him some. I don't get it. What's the manager thinking? Because he knows he must be under pressure to play Xerxes. And if you're not going to start Xerxes, at least bring him on with like 10-15 minutes ago, like everyone else. Why doesn't he get that at least? I don't know, man. I'm always going to be bewildered. Last season, I was concerned by Xerxes' treatment, by the fact that Højlund was starting over and over again. And I said it's the system. The system means or dictates that he has a certain type of striker to lead the line. And that type of striker, that profile, unfortunately, isn't Xerxes. However, what happens, yeah, if the profile that you have, i.e. Højlund, the footballer is not as good as Xerxes. So the profile is what you need, Højlund's profile, and you start Højlund, but Xerxes is a better footballer. So you've done profiles over quality. And I don't like that. I don't like that. So sometimes play your best players, bro. Forget the profiles. Sometimes play your best players. I like Sadiki game. He gonna be in Real Madrid in a few years. Says Shah. Big up Shah. Somebody new in the chat. Big up Shah. Big up my guy. Ivan says, I don't think he will play striker. Manager sees him more as a 10 Xerxes. Yeah, you're right. He does see him more as a 10. And I'm thinking it's because, one, we've seen Xerxes' shooting technique. To be honest, we've seen Cunha's shooting technique. And Cunha's shooting technique isn't that much better than Xerxes. Xerxes uses his side of his foot. Xerxes shoots like he passes, which is interesting. And Xerxes won't give you that pace, that he won't stretch the defense. He wants to come towards the ball most of the time. And I think the manager wants that big space for the 10s to operate. And in order to create that big space between the lines for the 10s to operate, the striker kind of needs to stretch the pitch. And I guess Sesko does it better than Xerxes. But Xerxes can do it. We've seen Xerxes stretch the pitch. We've seen Xerxes try to make runs in behind. We've seen him try to do it. But maybe that's not his game naturally. Xerxes naturally wants to come towards the ball. He's a Martial. And the thing is, he's just so good, guys. He's so good. It irks me to see him wasted. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Big up Shah. Big up Ivan. Big up TK. If Chelsea lose today, what time is it? 5:25. Maybe I won't do a watch along. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, maybe I won't do watch along for it. I'll just watch the game, guys. If Chelsea lose today, we will be ahead of them on the table. If someone said that 7 games in, we'd be ahead of Chelsea, I would have laughed. Football, guys. Football is a funny sport. Listen, I still think the manager is not good enough. But I'm not black and white. I said it's a spectrum thing. I am 55% manager in, 45% manager out. If I can see things, if he can change, because you can't keep doing the same thing. If he can change, show us something different, then of course. But for me, I don't know. I don't know. Milton says the 3 points makes a big difference. Yeah, this league right now, guys, the table hasn't equated yet, you know. It hasn't equalized yet. There's still teams in positions that I don't think they're going to be in 4 or 5 games' time. And the way that the season's going with Chelsea's results, and I don't know, guys. I don't know. I think top 6 can be done. I think we can get top 6. Why not? Why not? Don't let this manager trick you into believing all of our players are crap. Into you believing that we can't get top 6. We can. We can. So I'm not convinced by anybody. Not by Chelsea. Not even by Arsenal. Right now. But because of Arsenal, I think defenses wins titles, right? Defenses wins titles. And right now, Arsenal's defense is probably the only defense you can say, yeah, they're going to keep a clean sheet most of the time. Or a lot of the time. Liverpool's defense smells and looks fishy. Man City's doesn't look better. Chelsea's looks crap. Arsenal have the best defense in the league. And based on the fact that they've got the best defense in the league, I think they'll win the Premier League title this year. I think I've changed my mind. I feel like they've got a good... It's still between Arsenal and Liverpool. Maybe Man City as well. But Arsenal just don't look good going forward, guys. They just don't look... And they haven't looked... For the last 2 years, they haven't looked exciting. They haven't looked great. Mount and Mbeumo and SS and Xerx as false 9 would be really good. That's what he did so good in Bologna. That's what we wanted to see, Shah. Personally, Shah, I think a lot of the fan base wanted to see Mbeumo and Cunha as, you know, the 2 10s and Xerxes. We wanted to see that. And the idea that we might not ever see that. We might not ever see Xerxes as a striker and play the striker role how he wants to play it, i.e. Xerxes dropping deep to link the play and having Cunha and Mbeumo as the 2 10s who run beyond him. Because if he's not gonna do it, Xerxes himself, that's not his game, right? He's gonna drop deep. He's not gonna... Then let Cunha and Mbeumo do it. And let Xerxes drop deep into a midfield 3, maybe sometimes, to pick the ball up, lay it off, and have Mbeumo and Cunha running beyond him, stretching the defence. That could work. But wow, what the hell's going on here? Loads of balloons and fireworks and whatnot. That's crazy. Yeah. I mean, loads of clubs are going to want Xerxes. Strikers, if you look at the striker market right now in the world, it is appalling. The striker market is probably the worst market. It's the worst market it's ever been. So Xerxes, come January, come summer, there's going to be a queue of teams that want Joshua Xerxes. We know this, guys. We know this. That said, Liverpool are in a funk, back-to-back losses. Listen, the idea that these guys were giving us grief about Paul Pogba when Verts cost, how much does Verts cost? 120? How much does Verts cost? Verts cost 120, 100, whatever it was, right? And what's he done? What is he doing? Liverpool spent close to 400, was it 400 million they spent this summer? If they don't win the Premier League after spending that kind of money, my Lord. I did say I don't know if they needed both Ekitike and Isak, should I say. Did they need both of them? I don't know. And also, Slot, when you think about Slot, yeah, Slot won the league with Liverpool by continuing Klopp's system. I don't know if Slot is going to suffer from the Ten Hag syndrome, i.e. whenever Ten Hag actually tried to implement his system, we got slapped, we got battered, and then he went back. At the start of every season, Ten Hag tried something quirky, tried a 3-1-6 against Brentford. We got slapped around, and he said, okay, cool. Let's do the deep block. Let's do the Casemiro and Eriksen deep block and play that way, right? Slot came in and said to the Liverpool guys, I ain't going to change shit. This is Klopp's system. You guys play Klopp football. I'm going to tweak it a little bit and let you guys do your thing. They won the league. This season, Slot is like, okay, let me try to implement my shit. Let me get Vets. Let me get all of these guys and do my thing. And now, look at it. Liverpool are trying to get cohesion by adding 2 or 3 players into the front line. You got Verts, you got Isak, and you got Ekitike. They need to gel. They need to gel. They need to find their cohesiveness, just like our front three does. So maybe what we're seeing with Slot, yeah, is the Ten Hag syndrome. Now that Slot has the team trying to do what he wants them to do, it's looking fishy. It's looking fishy. So I don't know, guys. Slot might be on the fraud watch. He might be. Apparently, Donnarumma, it has been benched as well. Wait, Man City. Are Man City playing tomorrow? TK. Newcastle got a good defence. Yeah, they do. But Newcastle got a good defence. Newcastle are definitely, for me, the most physical team in the Premier League. Like, when you play Newcastle, it's a mission, bro. You got to fight. These guys are big and strong, and they're hella physical, Newcastle. Gyökeres 3 goals and plays Europe. Sesko 2 goals. Yeah. Ivan, the agendas have the agenda, because at the end of the day, you know the ops, yeah? They've got the agendas. They've got their memes loaded. And they had their memes loaded for Sesko. They had them. So I'm ready. I'm ready for the agendas, bro. We will do it. Gyökeres 3 goals in all competitions. Sesko scored 2 goals, and we're only in 1 competition. So, listen, we can do this propaganda stuff. I'm all for it. Shah says people forget Mount's quality. Mount is Tuchel's go-to player. Shah, as much as Mount will never be loved by everybody, including me, I'll be real. Shah, I understand. I've always said I understand why Mount is adored by managers. He is somebody that is intelligent, and he is somebody that will carry out instructions. That's why he's liked. If you're a manager and you're a control freak, yeah, like most managers are, you want that player to do exactly what he's told. That is a Mount. Mount is also technically, and I've said it again, I've said it already in the stream, he's technically sound. He's technically sound, Mount, as a footballer. That is why he's a teacher's pet footballer. He is. He's not a maverick footballer. but he's good. Fireworks. Works also benched. Oh yeah, the game started, so I'm gonna end the stream now, guys, so you guys can go and watch the game. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can put the game on. I don't know if I want Liverpool or Chelsea to win, you know. I don't know how I feel. Because I don't want Liverpool to win another Premier League title, right? But at the same time, I don't really want Arsenal to win either. They're both ops. Yeah. We need Chelsea to lose so that Garnacho can experience being below United in the table. Everyone's got the agendas. Agenda's got the agenda, bro. Agendas have to agenda. I hear it, man. I'm all here for it. Slot got giddy in the summer. That guy is a fraud. It's about time he gets found out. Always surviving with last minute goals. Like magic. Slot armor, like they say. Listen, last season, Liverpool didn't. I don't remember too many games, last season where I was like, Liverpool were amazing. Liverpool just got by. Liverpool were just inevitable because Salah had this, like the season of his life. Salah is an old man, and every season everyone thinks Salah is dead. And then this guy came back last season and said, I'm back, like Michael Jackson. So Salah played out of his skin last year. I did say I don't know how many years Salah can do that for. I don't know how long Salah can do the 40 GA thing until his body breaks down. So, I don't know. TK's dumb, yo. Oh, man. Shivam in the chat, I don't see this win means anything. You have to win when top teams lose so that you move up the table. Let's see the next 3 games, says Shivam. Osman says, on my way home from the Arsenal game, let's go Chelsea. What was the final score of Arsenal? 1-0? 2-0? Yeah, Osman, I'm not going to lie. This is looking like it might be your year. It's looking like it might be your year, bro. I hope you get a result at Anfield like 2-2 last year. Man, I miss Leacher, says Ivan. I'm not afraid of Liverpool. Like, there's no teams now in the Premier League, where I'm like, oh my lord, we're going to get beaten like 6-0. Like, I don't feel that way. Even with this manager, even with, unlucky. Was that Cucurella? Who's that? Gusto. It's interesting that Garnacho starts this game. Does he? Is that Garnacho? Yeah, it is. Garnacho starts. Very, very interesting, guys. Garnacho starts the game for Chelsea. At least with another 3 points, we can be a little bit happier today. Yeah, man. That's the thing, Milton. We can just chill, watch the next game, watch the Liverpool game right now that's on. Liverpool against Chelsea. Knowing that we've won our game. Knowing that we're not going to play until... When's the next game? Is it next week or is it in 2 weeks' time? So we've got international break now. So we ain't going to see our team play for a long while now. Which is annoying. But at least it's off the back of a win rather than a loss. Because losing and then waiting 2 weeks to play another game is not the one, guys. It really isn't. So at least we've won. You know, I can do my tactical analysis. I'm going to do my tactical analysis today or tomorrow. And we can just relax. So big up the chat. Big up the chat. Remember to, if you ain't subscribed, please. If you ain't liked the video yet, please. Do your usual stuff. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the football today. I might jump back on. Maybe for the second half. I might close this stream and create another stream for the watch long. Or I might not. I'm not sure, actually, to be fair. But big up the chat. We won today. I'm going to record my match reaction now. Oh, I thought that was going to be... Okay, cool. Yeah, so big up, people. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys next time.